Hi everyone. In this case study, we will look at sentiment analysis for IndusInd Bank. The data is consumer complaints. It is of course a fictitious data, but it is representative of the type of data that you would expect to get in a BFSI sector. So what we have right now is the complaint ID, the submitted mode, then we have date submitted, date received, the state, the product, the sub-product, the issue, then we have the sub-issue, the company public response, company response to customer, and timely response. So we will go to ChatGPT and I will upload our Excel file. First, I want to get a unique list of all the issues. Simple. Just like in Excel, you would have done a remove duplicate. Here as well, we are simply saying I want a unique list of all the issues. As you can see, it is writing the Python code, importing pandas, loading the file, picking up the data sheet, showing the first 5 rows. Then it is taking the unique issues and it shows you that there are 76 issues that we have like this. What I would like to do now is to say add a column to show the possible reason for this issue, the stakeholder involved, the actionable required by the company, and the time to resolution. So it's a combination of the GenAI and the Python part, where what it is doing now is to go through the 76 issues and also add those 3 additional columns. And of course, you can specify what those values should be. For the moment, I'm asking it to decide on its own, use its own judgment. And as you can see, we are able to get all the columns like this. Now, if you look carefully, all of them are exactly the same. And that doesn't really help me. So I will have to go back and tell it. All the points are exactly the same, right? So I'll ask it to go a step back. So I'll say, let us go a step back. Give me the list of 76 issues. I already know that there are 76 issues, so I'm asking it, it's almost like a Control Z. I'm asking it to go a step back. And as you can see, it is again giving me the list of the 76 issues. Now I'm going to tell it that I want 4 levels of severity. That means in column 1, add severity level and the type. In column 2, show all issues falling under that severity with a comma separated value. So if you can think about what we are doing, we are essentially grouping all the issues into similar groups. That means we are creating 4 levels of severity: critical, high, moderate, and low. And as you can see, I mean, this makes a lot more sense, right? Look at this. Critical, high, moderate, and low. But it's still not perfect, so I will have to tell it that this looks good, but make sure that all the 76 come under one of the severity levels. See, that is the to and fro that you have to do with the GenAI platform. Of course, if you write a more detailed, a better prompt, you will expect to get a better output. But that said, you can't expect it to work perfectly the first time. You will still have to do a lot of to and fro. And now if you notice, looks a lot better. Now I can ask it, perfect, add a column with stakeholder action required, and or rather add columns with stakeholder action required and the timeline. And as you can see, that's pretty good, right? It is telling us the severity level, the issues, stakeholder involved, the action required, and the time to resolution. Now we have already done this earlier, but because Claude will do such a wonderful job at this, I'm going to come back and then we can even take a screenshot for that matter, or maybe download this. That will be easier. So we'll take all of this, come back to Claude, and we can ask it convert to an infographic with relevant icons. Pretty good, right? Critical, high, moderate, and low. Could be made better, more detailed. We can do all of that later. But for a first prompt output, I think it does a fabulous job.